Hello, hello. Welcome to a surprise stream. I was debating whether or not to go live, and I decided to. Why not? So here we are. Getting everything situated. Can't remember what the fuck I'm doing. I'm all over the place. But we're gonna play a nice chill game. Well, to chill if we can get it. A questionnaire game. Horrorscope. From the people who did the test chamber and the test. I like their games. They dive deeply into one psyche, so it's really fun to play. But you have to be kind of like on your game to play these, because I want to be able to get in and go into detail of the question if I can or if I want to. So, and just to preface, I probably won't go into detail for all the questions if they're very uncomfortable with the game is made out to be. I will just answer surface level questions, or surface level yes or no. So I won't go into detail unless I want to. So. Sharing everything and stuff. We are listening to the Cavity soundtrack right now. As of yesterday, I finished the Cavity, so the entire series is what I'm calling it. It's up. It's complete, so I'm very happy with it. I wasn't expecting it to be to complete it, or if there was even a way to complete it. So I'm very happy with how it turned out and where it ended up. So, and I think, yeah, this is the Cavity is the first like start to finish series that I've done with a with that ongoing narrative that I have legitimately finished and not left open for anything else to follow afterwards, like a new chapter or anything. I've closed off the Cavity, so it's really cool. I'm excited. I'm happy about it. I like it when stories just kind of come out of nowhere and take me by surprise. And like, okay, this is what we're gonna do now. So let's see where that goes. There are a bit nuances that I would change, because from the first one it was 3 years from the first episode to the second. So I would like to change some stuff, but it is what it is, and I'm happy with it. So, yeah. But after that, I mean, we have the Cavity up, we have Pulse and Phantom out. I mean, it's all going extremely well. I'm very happy with where my creativity is going at the moment, because I'm not being held back or worried about what other people think. I'm just letting my mind wander and telling my story how I want them to be told. So it's a really nice feeling. So yeah. So let's just jump into the game. Love the music. The music is just is a driving point for any story. At least that's what I think. So the horoscope. Hopefully you guys can hear it and see everything. I love the aesthetic. They're so good. Because they have a game called Reality Check, and I want to get to that one, but I have a fair few other that I want to complete before we tackle that one. That's the newest one. So I want to get to that one, but I need to go through all these. So I'm not going in order, but I'm going to try to. The horoscope. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly. I will do my best. Now, when I say to answer them honestly, I do not mean answer them how you like them to answer. How you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if it's hard to face. Kind of throwing what I just explained back in my face is like you're meant to feel uncomfortable. But talk them through. I'll just see how it goes. We all want a positive outcome. We don't always get what we want, however. What you'll find here may be disturbing. The truth you uncover. Do you want the truth? If you're sure, then continue. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. You see, as long as you answer them honestly, as long as your answer, this is gonna be long. Sorry. As long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. As long as the answer you provide to the question asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not naturally access. Call it natural intuition. A sixth sense, if you will. Is it you? Is it your own mind? Is it simply nature taking its course? Is it the human being working as a defense mechanism? While attempting to answer many of the questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstance in your mind and answer the question with a simple yes or no if you see fit. If you do not understand or realize it, your mind will develop the situation required to answer the question in the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back and relax and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Most likely information that you could regret learning. Ready? Set. Go. Alice, are you afraid of the dark? Already off to a interesting start. Now this is funny. Are you afraid of the dark? I can go on night walk perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine out on the street at night. When I'm in here, I have to have a light on. Like when I set down my computer and going from here to the door, I have to have a light on. I cannot be in enclosed spaces in the dark. Being in my own apartment in the dark, it does something to me. I don't know what it is. but I don't like being enclosed in the dark, even though I know it's my place. It's very uncomfortable. So I don't know if I'm afraid of the dark or not. I'm gonna say yes. Would you consider yourself to be a loner? Yes. I prefer to be alone. Uh, I don't seek out company from others all that often. I like to have it, but I prefer my own company. Do you ever feel alone even in a crowd? Oh yes, yes. Because I don't engage in a lot of things that other people do, so I always feel like I'm just off my own little world, even in the midst of people. So yes. If you know the date of your best friend's death, would you tell them? Oh. Hmm. No, because it would turn into an anxiety and just stressful situation for them. I think what it would if I knew the date, I would spend as much time as I could with them. And uh, that sounds so bad. But they're an anxious person anyway, and it would consume them. The remainder of their time, it would be less. It wouldn't be. It would be a stressful situation. You wouldn't be able to enjoy it, and so no, I wouldn't tell them. Just to make it simple and easier for them. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Are you uncomfortable in deep open water? Yes. Um, I do not swim if I can't touch the bottom. I have to be able to stand up because I'm not a swimmer. I mean, I can go underwater and, swim, but I have to be able to immediately touch the bottom. I cannot tread water. So, yes, I am. If you could give up your friend to become rich and famous, would you? No. The friends that I have are important, and they keep friends and people they keep you grounded. They keep you in. They keep you humble, and without them, you kind of don't have a reach to the world. At least for me. So, no, I wouldn't. Cause I would like them. I would like to be able to enjoy it with somebody. Um, like when I'm excited about something, especially when I finish something, like a book. I want to share it. I want to share my joy, spread it around, and so yeah, being able just to have friends who you can do that with is so important. And to throw them off to the side to become rich and famous, no, that's a douchebag move. So no, I would keep them by my side and help them with what I've accomplished. So if you looked into a crystal ball and saw the love of your life was going to hurt you badly, would you leave them? No, I would try to talk it out. I would analyze what drove them to that, and then would try to work it out before it happened. I would try attempt to figure out what it was and work it out. So, no, I wouldn't leave them. I would stick with them. Do you consider yourself courageous? I don't know. I, I really don't. I don't. I don't know. I like to believe I am, but I don't. I don't know that. I like to believe I am, but it also comes from what other people perceive. So, cause like if I, cause I guess in my mind, if I say yes, I'm courageous, like I'm being pompous, or I think highly of myself, and it's like no, yeah, I. That's a hard one to answer because it's. But I'm gonna say yes because I am. I just don't like to be front about it. That's very uncomfortable for me. Do you consider yourself to be a shallow person? No, shallow person. Well, I want to make sure that I have the right definition of that. Yeah, I've looked this one up before, but I always get this one confused. Yeah, the shallow person is somebody who I don't know how to express it. It's like what is it? So I haven't. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's that emotionally uh depth or that intellectual. I can't say the word. So it's lacking depth is what it is. So I don't think so. No, I truly enjoy the emotional and character depth of myself and am always growing to expand that as much as I can. Do you fear the unknown? No, I embrace it. The unknown, as frightening as it is, it's it's a challenge. It's the awaiting challenges of what life has for you, and you embrace them with open arms, and you learn and adapt. So no. Did the answer in the ringing phone give you anxiety? Oh hell yes. Yes. I do not like that at all. Sneep. My little baby crying. He can hear me. Yes. Give me anxiety. Yes. If you found a suitcase full of money, would you keep it? No, I would go and turn it in because it's the right thing to do, and it would be just yeah. No, I would go to the police station, turn it in, saying I found this, and yeah. And if they didn't find anything and they gave it back to me, I would donate it to the community, because it's like I like to earn my money. I don't like to find it. So, we keep no. Oh no, I have to be a dad really quick. Hey, Christine. Hey, Bobo. Come here. at picking up terrain. You okay? You okay? Yeah. This is a good boy. Okay. You can't be in here because you chew on my cord. Let's put you back out with your brother. Yeah, in a moment, okay? Let me finish saying. Good boy. Okay. Dad duty taken care of. Would you? No. Would not. Okay. Does the name John mean anything to you? No. No. That has no special meaning to me. Would you consider yourself to be manic? Right? Right? That's the word, right? I believe that. I believe that's what it is, manic. Hmm. Um, let's see what it means in just a normal definition. I don't think so. No. Do you get bored easily? No. Being bored is where my mind wanders and I'm able to create. I don't get bored easily. When I say that I'm bored, it means that nothing is stimulating me. And so I just seek out something to stimulate me. I go on a walk, I listen to music, and I just step away from the screen, and I know what to do to get rid of boredom and to start that process of like creating. So do you ever take dangerous or unnecessary risks? No, I have no need to. Will you consider yourself a thrill seeker? Yes. I highly enjoy that, but really the only thing I do is walking at night. That's the only thing that I do, and it is, kind of sketchy, but the only thing that I do that would be considered, I guess that would be considered dangerous, but yes, I love thrill seeking. I don't do it often, but I love it. Just that adrenaline junkie. When you die, would you like to be cremated? I don't know. I've never thought about that. Never thought about it. Um, I don't know. because it's one of the things. I don't know. My mind jumped back and forth to what the afterlife is. So I haven't, like there's like if you have a body to be tied to, your spirit can return to a certain place, but then of course you're kind of stuck in that general area. Or if you're cremated, you can be spread out. But then again, you're 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 connected to something that's physical, that's been there. It's your spirit that lingers, and not necessarily connected to a physical form unless you want it to be. So I guess it just depends on what your loved ones would want, I guess. Um, but me personally, I don't care, nor do I know what I want. Um, I'm just gonna say no for now, but I don't know. Would you ever kill an animal under any circumstances? Kill? No. I would try not to kill him if I could avoid it. If you're being attacked or something, But I do not like the idea of killing animals, especially domestic animals. Wild animals are different, but I still don't. I don't like the idea of killing animals. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would try not to anyway. Yes, I'm a helpless romantic. That's something that I know for sure and certain. I'm a helpless romantic, and I'm not afraid to say it. Are you a jealous person? No, no. Jealousy is one of those kind of like emotion that I just don't like occupy myself. I'm like, if I'm jealous, I'm focused on my jealousy, not working to get better at what's making me jealous. So I just I don't focus on that. I'm like, well, if I need to better myself, I'll do that instead of just being jealous. So no. Do you consider yourself to be an empathic person? Yes, very much so. That's I can easily put myself in other people's shoes so easily, and sometimes it's frustrating how easily I can do that. So, but I enjoy it. It's it's a love hate relationship being an empath. So yes. Do you like animal more than people? It depends. It really does depend. But I do prefer animals, especially my fur babies. Um, I mean, it depends on the situation and stuff. But yeah, I mean, domestic animal, yes. My own domestic animals, that one just popped up and it just. This type of subject is something that I necessarily don't care to talk about. This is something that I do not care to talk about, but I will answer it truthfully and no. This is all very interesting, is it not? Oh, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Oh my god, this is. Do you love your mother? No. I know she's my mother, but there's no that unconditional love there. No. Again, it's the same thing. I know they're my parents, but there's no that unconditional love. No. Yes, I do. I love it. They're so fun. Yes. Is Halloween when your favorite holiday? Yes, indeed it is. A higher power of any kind. Yeah. Yeah. If Satan were watching your every move and you knew it, would you feel uncomfortable? I don't know. I really don't. If you have a higher power, you're taught that you're always being watched by a higher power. And if you believe in one, you have the other to keep balance. So there's always that balance struggle. And so if you believe in one higher power, you believe in the other, the evil. So would it make you uncomfortable? You just have to live your life, man. If you're being watched or being watched, just live your life. No, I wouldn't be uncomfortable. Do you partake in any drug activity? No, I do not. The only drug I partake in is caffeine. Do you drink alcohol? On occasion. Very rarely do I drink alcohol. I'm not against it, I think I said yes. I clicked by accident. Do you have any sexual fantasies or fetishes? No, no. I don't play in that realm. Very interesting. When it comes to alcohol, what I was going to say before I clicked it, alcoholism is something that is very strongly in common in my family, and so I stay away from alcohol, especially drinking alone. Um, and so I do it socially, but in moderation. I do not allow myself to get drunk. Do you thrive under pressure? It depends. I can, I can't. It depends on if it's my own pressure, yes. If it's something I have control over, yes. If it's somebody else's, no. That's why working a normal job would not be the best for me because I would crack underneath the pressure. So in that regard, because normally pressure is being put on you by somebody else, or this is what I'm putting it as is it's under pressure from another person, not yourself, and so I would not work good because I would crack. Do you thrive under pressure? No. If you could end the world with a push button, will you do it? Nope. I simply no. There's no reason to. Do you sometimes hope for the coming of a zombie apocalypse? No, I do not. I would not like to do it. I've done simulations of zombie apocalypses. They're fun, but you know that they are controlled and and nothing can actually harm you. But if it were, an actual real one, I don't know how I would react underneath that. Um, So no, I don't wish for one. Definitely not. I don't think I have. I just am going through and seeing if I have or not, remembering if I have or not. I don't think I have. No, not even my accident, like driving. When I used to drive, I don't think I would. I would stop for squirrels and cats. No, no, I have not. I don't think I would. I don't think cannibalism would cross my mind, even if it was a life or death situation. I don't think it would cross my mind. I really don't. I know it's there. I know that option is there, but it wouldn't cross my mind because it's not something that's just in me. So no. Do you like guns? No, not real ones. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if people have them or not. I just don't have them. Um, I have Nerf guns, airsoft guns, but in the likes of real guns, I will never have one. Um, they're too loud for me, and I don't care for them. No. Yes. I prefer them. Yes. I prefer the medieval style weaponry. Thank you. I'm old school like that. Mmm. I mean, they're good for some stuff, but you like ones on camera or bats? No. Do you believe in aliens? I believe that there are other beings out there. Yes. So now, do they take the form of, the alien we've been fed by media? I don't know. They can take any shape or form. But yes, I do believe there are aliens out there. Yes. Theoretically, if you had the opinion to go into space on an alien vessel, would you? Nope. I have no desire to go into space. No desire whatsoever. If you could leave Earth and go to space and never return, would you? Nope. Again, no desire to go to space. I don't care. Did you know that over 20% of koala bears have chlamydia? What? Ugh. No. That wasn't really relevant. That wasn't really relevant. It was just interesting. I thought it was just interesting. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Are you alone right now? Yes. In regard to other people? Yes. I am. Are you sure? Yes. In my apartment, there's only me and my cats, and there's nobody currently watching, so I'm by myself. Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? I don't. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think of the one time. Well, no, not actually the one time. I haven't met them in person, but I've met Jacksepticeye, on a Zoom call with a bunch of other people in his fandom. We did it over when it was 2020, and he jumped into the Zoom call with all of us, and I think it was just like, oh, that's cool. It was just very calm and stuff. I don't think I don't know. I'm gonna say no because I think that I would handle myself pretty well. So no. Have you ever said a prayer? Yes. Um, I don't say them now, but growing up, yes, we said it all the time. We said it a lot. So, do you believe in magic? Yes. Do you believe in angels? Hmm. Don't know. A higher power one thing, and then having the balance. So having the negative entity, that makes sense. But angels, mm, kind of a give and take kind of thing. Um, I really don't think I do. Do you believe in demons? You're playing with the balance of power, and yes. Um, I mean, uh, any higher power have their legion and stuff, but no. I say that as I watched The Conjuring last night. I love The Conjurings. They're so good. If you get something to a demon, would you? No, I know how dangerous that is. Even though I say that I don't believe in them, I know that it is inherently capable. You can. So, no. Speaking of demons, have you played the other game released by both studios, such as The Summoning, The Twins, The Test, perhaps even The Naked Truth? I played The Test. I don't think I played the other one. They didn't look interesting. Um, yes. Good for you. That's why you're my favorite. All right, now shameless plug over. Let's continue. I mean, you have to do a shameless plug every now and again. If you could travel back in time, would you? No, I wouldn't. Paradox and all. Um, gets really messy. No. If you could travel forward in time, would you? No. I like to stay in the present. Thank you. Do you like horror movies? Yes, I do. Love horror movies. Do you consider yourself to be evil? Hmm. It's a matter of opinion, really. Um, when I write, I'm evil. That's where my evil shined. And like when I play D&D, I like to play the chaotic evil character that I play by my own moral compass. Um, but inherently, I am not evil. I do not wish harm upon others. That would just make me sick. Guilt would eat me alive. So no. In fiction, yes. In reality, no. So I'm gonna answer no. I don't consider myself to be evil. Would you consider anyone to be evil? Um in my life that I know of, I know a fair few that could be considered evil. Yes. 1% of the population are sociopath, which means out of 100 people you have encountered in your life, you've met at least one sociopath. Chances are you speak to a few of them on a daily basis. Did you know that? No, I didn't. Do you think you could potentially be a sociopath? No. No. It's 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 better to be killed. It's better to kill than be killed. Do you agree? I mean, if you absolutely have to resort to killing, then yeah. But yes, no. Stealing in general is just not good. Again, that guilt. No. Are you afraid of anyone in your life? Yeah. I'm gonna say yes and leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. We're not gonna delve deep into that one, but yes. Do you enjoy gambling? No. I, in the sense of lottery and going to like slots and stuff, no, I don't care for it. I don't like it. Just your see money go down the drain when it could go to something else. So no. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes. Do you believe in legendary monsters such as Bigfoot and Loch Monster? Um, I mean, yeah, there has to be stuff that we haven't seen yet. We're doing that all the time in the sea, so I believe there are creatures that we haven't seen yet, and they do walk on land. So yes. Now, Bigfoot and Loch Ness monster, not so sure, but I believe there's other legendary creatures out there. Ooh, vampires. I mean, it's completely possible. And that's the thing of when you say, do you believe in something? I like this. It's kind of hitting on something that I'm working on into the newest book is believing is seeing or seeing is believing is kind of the train that I'm going on. Um, you can believe in them but never see them. But like if you see something that your head can't wrap around, and you hear that it's like actual magic and stuff, you are inclined to not believe in it 'cause you don't believe in that until you will find other way to explain it away or stuff like that. That probably didn't make a lick of sense, and I'm sorry, but yeah, I believe that there are vampires out there. I do. I believe I know what that word is. I'm just not. I'm not confident in myself to say it aloud, so I need to look it up. But I do believe I think I know what it is. Okay, so it's just it's okay. a wolf man. I mean, yeah. Would you consider, do you have an addictive personality? I can, yeah. Yeah, I can. Do you like to cook? No. I'm not really a cooker. I mean, I can cook hamburgers and stuff, but I'm not really like, having a huge spread and making a huge meal. That's not me. I'm very simple. Would you consider yourself a confident person? I try to be. I strive to be confident every fucking day. But it's like doing this, going on stream every day. It's like I want to do it, but there's sometimes where I'm just like, I'm not confident enough to do it. And it's like, God damn it, but I want to do it because it's fun. I like it. But I strive to be. For the most part, I am. Sometimes I fall flat. You just have the off days. Do you think you're physically attractive? No. We're just gonna leave it at that. No. Do you think Joe would make a good romantic partner? I mean, I would hope so. That's the only... I would hope so. That's up to my partner to judge, not myself. I can only hope. I'm gonna say yes. Do you lie to people on a daily basis? Nope, I can't. Guilt eats me alive. And even when I don't stream, I feel bad because I told people that I would be on stream and I'm not, and it eats at me, and so I sit back and don't do it. It's like, oh god damn it. So sometimes I think I'll swallow it and stream. Just get back on the boat. Yes, definitely. No, I don't think I do. Not anymore. I used to, but now I don't. No. I mean, I walk daily. Yes. No. That's something I could do better at. Yes. No. Are you afraid of drowning? Yes. Are you afraid of a home invasion? Yeah. You don't come into my space unannounced. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable thinking about that. No. Yeah, I don't like it. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes. I broke this elbow, my left elbow. So I don't think I've told this story. It was the end of spring break, the last day of spring break. I was in 8th grade, and I was playing basketball, and I was going back to the house, and we had a tree that the stumps or the roots were sticking up out of the ground, and I tripped over it, and I landed. I had the ball underneath my left arm, and I landed on my elbow, and the ball bounced up and hit me in the face. And so I'm bleeding from the nose, and I can't move my elbow. It hurt, and even talking about it hurts. Oh my god, I can still feel it. And I remember walking up the stairs, and I went to grab the handle but couldn't move my arm, and I was catching the blood in my right hand, and so I had to turn the doorknob with bloody hands. And I opened the door, and as soon as my mom saw me, she's like, "Oh my god, were you shot?" Because I mean, there was blood everywhere. And yeah, and that was probably the worst pain I've ever felt is having that. But of course they didn't like cast it like they should have. They only slinged it, and yeah, it it's yeah. So yeah, I had broken bone, and it sucks. If a killer was in your home, within your house, would you fight or run? I would fight. You're in my house. Get the fuck out. I have. Not only do I have my stuff to defend, you're in my space, but I also have little fur baby that I need to protect. I'm not gonna leave them in there. So yes, I would fight. Get the fuck out. If your house is on fire and you could get 50 and you could safely get out in order to go back in for your family or pet, you have to venture back in and sacrifice your life for there. Would you do? Yes. I would do it. I would. That would just be one thing, because it's like I wouldn't be able to live myself if I let others die and if I could go back. So, yes. If you contract a fatal and incurable disease and only given 3 years to live, would you try to pass it off to somebody intentionally? Oh fuck no. No. That is so evil to do. No. If you're being haunted by an evil spirit, haunted by an evil spirit, will you continue to stay in the house? I mean, there's stuff that you can do. You can do exorcism and stuff. It depends on if I have nowhere else to go. But I would definitely not want to live in the house. So, no. If I told you you're currently being haunted by an evil spirit, would you believe me? No. Because you don't know me. No. Is money one of your favorite things? Nope. Money is necessary, but my favorite thing is time to create. The able to be under no stress to create. That is where my thing lies. That is my favorite thing is time and space. Money is not. Money is nice, necessary, but it's not something that I care to have. As long as I have my essentials and my couch taken care of, money is out of the question. So, nope. Do you like quiet and relaxing music? Yes. Do you enjoy loud and aggressive music? I mean, it depends. It depends on what I need, what mood I'm in. I like both, so I'm gonna say yes. Are you afraid of dolls? Yes. Yes. Bitten once, twice shy. Do you agree? Do you agree with this expression? Once bitten, twice shy. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight? Do I? I think the it could be there, but I have a very hard time trusting people, and so I don't think love at first sight will happen for me. Uh, the love will grow, and that will definitely change. But at first sight, I don't think so. No. Do you believe in the idea of soulmate? Yes. Have you ever had a one night stand? No. Do you have a sweet tooth? Oh, fuck yeah. Do you enjoy a bit of drama and chaos in your life? Do you think interesting once in a while? Nope. No. Drama I don't care for, and chaos that's beyond my control I don't care for. So, no. Do you like fire? Nope. Fire is pretty to look at, but if handled very wrongly, it can destroy everything within your life. So, no, I do not like fire. Is there anything that you're passionate about in life? Yeah. Yes. The art of creativity. That is where my passion lies. Is creativity. I love that. There's so much mystery around it because it's, I don't know. There's something unworldly, otherworldly about creativity, and it fascinates me. And then it kind of like plays in with how a human thinks, with human psyche. It's just so cool. I love it so goddamn much, and I'm able to play with my darker side. So yes, I'm passionate about my creativity. That is my passion in life. My passion is gentle. I mean, I try to be. I try to be very gentle. Now, did my coordination allow me to be that gentle person that I want? Probably not. But I would consider myself a gentle person, yes. Are you afraid of conflict? Yes. I don't like conflict. It could easily go away. I don't care for it. Have any of these questions made you nervous? Yes. Are you feeling relaxed at the moment? I think so, for the most part, yeah. Do you think anyone hates you? I mean, you have to have one person that just despises anything you do, so yeah. Do you hate anyone in particular? No. If I do, I don't allow them to occupy my mind, so they don't exist for the most part. So, no, because I don't hang on to that begrudging emotion, because it's like it's energy wasted on something that it's just not gonna change anything. So, no. Are you prone to hold grudges? No. Forgive, but never forget. Yes. Yeah, if you forget, it can return in another form. So yes, I believe in that statement. Everything happened for a reason. Yes. Nothing happened by accident. Do you like explosion? Nope. Too destructive. Oh, do you yes, especially out camping? Oh, yes. Oh, I love it. Yes. Are you afraid of flying? Um, no. No. Yes, I'm afraid of driving. Do you think war between nations are healthy? Is healthy? No. Death and destruction is never healthy. I don't care for it. It I mean you have that to grow and change and have stuff change, but seeing people die is not healthy. So I'm gonna say no, even though it's necessary, but I don't think it's needed. Even though it is, but it's not. Open-minded person. I try to be. I am, but I have my own thing that I do prefer not to engage in. But for the most part, I know about it, but I don't engage in it. Have you ever dreamed about? Have you ever dreamt about being chased? Oh yes, several times. Have you ever dreamed about hurting someone else? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? No. If I were to tell you that hell was coming for you, would you know what I meant? That I'm just gonna have a hellacious experience. That everything's gonna be turned upside down. That's the only way that I can bring it to. I mean, I could probably make out a meaning for it. If you answer the questions, if you answer the if your answer to the question could supernaturally predict your potential fate, would you believe it? And you did such a cautionary procedure to change your future and save your own life. Hmm. I mean, perhaps. Yeah. Yes. That's good to know. Would you be considered yourself to be incredibly self-aware? Yeah. I think I'm too much. Yeah. I am very self-aware. I don't like it, but I just am. Yes. Give me to another dimension, another realm, another dimension. What I like to call them. Um. I mean, yeah. It's certainly possible. It's like the back rooms. You would never know it would exist because nobody, uh, nobody would be able to tell you that they exist. Could you feel somebody watching you right now? Um, yeah. Can you hear the whisper yet? Nope. Do you feel cold? I mean, it is chilly in here. Yes. Do you feel uneasy? No. Do you feel like someone is coming? I know what they're doing. I'm gaming the system here. Um, no. If someone were coming, do you have an idea of who it might be? I wouldn't actually. I would have no idea who it would be. Actually. Yeah, I would have no idea. No. Do you enjoy the taste of blood? Nope. Immediately a sickening taste. Would you rather bleed out or be set on fire? Oh my god. Would you rather bleed out than to be set on fire? Yes. That intense fire pain. I mean, yes, it would be over soon, but bleeding out, you have a. I would prefer bleeding out than being set on fire. Will you help your best friend cover up a murder they committed? No. I mean, they're my friend and all. I would just turn a blind eye to it. But if they told me what happened, I would have to turn them in. I wouldn't be able to live with that. No. Do you think about death often? No. I don't, even though it's very common in my books, but I don't think about it. Do you think you would survive if you had to fight off a pack of wolves barehanded? No, I wouldn't. Oh, I wouldn't in a heartbeat. Oh, fuck yeah. In a heartbeat, I would. If someone were trying to kill you, do you think you could take their life if you had to? If I had to, I could, but I would definitely try not to. If your mother turned into a zombie, would you? Do you think you have what it takes to put it down? Yes. If they're the hall, do you think? If you think, oh, if they're the hell, do you think you're going there? I don't know. I could. I don't know. No. Have you ever attempted to contact spirits? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Doing the whole Ouija board stuff and stuff like that. Is it very young? Well, not a young age, but the 20, age group, and so yeah. Have you ever had the sudden urge to jump in from a car? No, I don't think I have. I mean, I've had intrusive thoughts, but not want to jump in front of a car. I've had one of jumping off a bridge, but not jumping in front of a car. No. Push somebody? No. If you were a witness to a murder and the killer threatened you if you told anyone, will you go to the police? Yes. Doing the right thing and report it. Have you ever seen a ghost or anything supernatural you couldn't explain? Yes. If you could come back as a ghost, would you choose to haunt somebody or to haunt someone to make their life hell? No. If you could make a deal with the devil in exchange for your soul, would you take the opportunity to make the deal? Nope. It wouldn't be worth it. Because there's always a price. there's always a price that nothing can be paid. If someone is hiding in your, if someone were hiding in your room right now, and I told you exactly where they were, will you go check it? Sure. Yeah. Why not? Nobody hiding here, but yeah, sure. Let's play. Are you concerned about someone hiding in your room currently? Nope. Do you ever worry that someone might be in your living room in your house without your knowledge? Don't do this to me. Cause the thing is, like right outside is my front area, and yes, I do always don't like that of having somebody just randomly in my apartment because I've had people walk in, just randomly, being drunk and stuff. And so yes, that is a common thing, but it's just because I live in a building that you have to have a key fob to get into. So I don't normally keep my apartment locked when I'm in the apartment, just because I don't feel the need to. But it's always the thing of when you're coming out of being like in a room. Yeah, I mean, there's always that. So yeah. Are you afraid of leaving your feet hanging over the edge of the bed when you sleep at night? Yeah. Yes. I can't do that, and then like when I wake up at night and I've kicked off the sheets, I try not to move until I have the sheets back over the top before I can, like stretch and spread out. I have to be under the covers, like gonna do anything, but it just, yeah. No, I haven't had that. Have you ever felt like you were falling only to suddenly wake up? Yep. Oh, I have that a lot. Do you realize you might be incredibly fucked up? What? What? What is this question? That you might be incredibly fucked up. I mean, sure, why not? I mean, to somebody I am, but for myself, I don't. I'm just trying to be a normal person and live normally, you know? Do YouTube right. That's what I want. So I don't consider that I might be incredibly fucked up. No, I'm not gonna play that. No. If you were crazy and you wouldn't know you were crazy, do you understand? If you were crazy, you wouldn't know you were crazy. I mean that is the thing is because you're so ingrained in your state of living that it could project differently uh, from others or on to others. But I mean, people who live that, who are in that kind of lifestyle, who have those crazy outbursts, and they don't see it as crazy outbursts. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see that you were crazy because it's normal for you. And so, yeah, that's humans. Sorry, somebody flashed over here. If you could read people's mind and know exactly what everyone is thinking at all times, would you allow yourself the power? No. I have too many voices in my own head with creating different with characters talking back and forth. I don't need to have everybody else's thoughts. So no. No. I do not want to read people. If you could rob a bank and get away with it, would you? Would you do it? Nope. If you could turn invisible, would you spy on people? No, I wouldn't. Why? No. Are you afraid of death? No, it's a natural state of being. it comes for us all. It's a natural state of being. Oh my god. This is why I prefer to write than talk. I can think about it. But I mean, it happened regardless. You can't stop it. So, no. Does the thought that you might be nothing after our life bother you? Or does the thought that there might not be nothing after our life bother you? No, not necessarily. No. The thought that there might be an afterlife bother you? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? No. I mean, I love the people in my life and stuff, but it's like, I've had people walk out on me, and so I know what it feels like, and so it's like if it happened, it happens. And so it's like I just have that attitude of like I just move on, you know. I've learned what they've had to show me, and their experience in my life is done, and now I move on. So no. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yeah, that is something that does scare me, but yeah. Are you afraid of being lied to by the ones you love? I mean, yeah, it's always a rotten thing to be lied to by loved ones, but it happens on occasion, you know. But yeah, I'll just say yes. Do you think the ones around you will betray you? I mean, that's really hard to say, but I've had that happen. Um, but my current run, I don't think so. I think I'm good at where I'm at. So, do you have the hard time trusting people? Yes. Do you feel alone in the crowd? We've answered this before. Yes. But I mean, it's okay. It doesn't bother me. When I go into a crowd, it's mainly just to feel the camaraderie. I feed off of that the camaraderie energy as a whole. I feed off of that and then can use it in creation. So I mean, yeah, I feel alone, but it doesn't bother me. Do you feel like you understand others fairly well, but others have difficulty time understanding you? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel slightly more comfortable at this point? Sure, I don't think I was uncomfortable. I may have been. I don't know. There have been a lot of questions. Do you feel safe? Yeah. Do you feel like you could easily be fooled by loved ones? Yeah. Do you enjoy being dominated? No. Do you enjoy dominating the people? No. If you could live like royalty, would you? No. Why? If you could travel anywhere in the world once, instantly and free, but you may never return to that particular place again once you left, would you do it? No, I wouldn't. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't, because I would like to have the option to go back to it. So, having something barred from me is only worse. So, I would like to have the opportunity to go through it again. So, you know, do you believe in time travel? Hmm. I believe it's possible. Yeah. Do you believe? Do you think that alien could potentially be human from the future, just traveling back in time for various reasons? Interesting concept. Very interesting concept. Could be. I mean, you truly don't know. That's the beauty of it. You don't know. The world is vast, and also creating is vast, and anything could be real or not. So, yeah, why not? Will you choose to sleep inside the coffin? No, no, thank you. If you had to chop off one of your hand or feet to escape a killer, would you? I don't think I could. No. I mean, I have a high pain tolerance, but I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't. The I don't like needles, and I go for a weekly injection, and I have a hard time doing them. And no, so I couldn't do that. You just scream it. The sight of blood I can handle a little bit, but if it's like overdone gore and stuff, I don't think it would. But then again, I've never seen that high amounts of blood in real life. Um, I'm trying to think if I've seen. Cause like the sight of blood doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. No. If you knew a doll was haunted, would you buy it? No. No. But I do want to have an Annabelle doll. I do want to get my hand on an Annabelle doll. Because I'm stupid like that. But if I knew it was haunted, would you buy it? No. Definitely not. Would you consider yourself be superstitious? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I do. There's several things that go into that, and cause like what is it with dice, in particular, dice is one of the big ones. When I used to go into D&D in person, uh, we would either not touch anybody else's dice, or we would have like the DM roll our dice to take his luck. So it's all fun. But yes, there are superstitions that I do have myself. Interesting. I'm only a little studious. I'm not being sorry. I'm not being sorry that reference was worth it. Does the thought of being in a straitjacket make you feel uncomfortable? Yeah. Oh, yes. Would you ever walk into a graveyard just for fun? Yes, I have several times. Would you try human flesh to see what it tastes like? No. No, thank you. Do you believe in voodoo? I mean, I believe that it exists. If I told you there was a voodoo doll that looked just like you hanging in a tree somewhere near your house, would that make you feel uncomfortable? No. Yeah, I know it's not, but I don't. If we're going underneath the actual context of a voodoo doll, it's connected to a singular person via hair, cloth, or something that the person owns. Fuck, son of a bitch. I think I clicked yes, and so it went. Do do you get uncomfortable with Friday the 13th? Nope. I love Friday the 13th. Do you ever worry that you're being followed? No. I have been followed. I've had a stalker, but I don't constantly worry about it. Just, are you afraid of sharks? I don't swim, so yes, yes. Humans are more dangerous than other animals. Do you agree? Humans are more dangerous other than other animals. Yes. I completely read that wrong the first time. Sorry. Yes, I do. No. Would you rather choose death penalty over living the rest of your life in a cell? Yeah. I can't stand being confined to one place, not being allowed to go somewhere freely. So yes, just kill me and get over with. Have it be done. If I told you there were seven secret messages hidden throughout the hundred or so questions, would you believe me? Yeah, I'm inclined to, because I know what you can do, and it is very possible to hide messages in there. Do you believe that you might be in danger from a supernatural force? No, I don't think so. I don't think I am. I am? Okay, but I don't think I am. Mentally stable they can be, I guess. Uh, as mentally stable as one can be when they're a writer. You have to be a little bit crazy to do it, but yes. Uh, yeah, I would. Do you trust yourself to be alone with your best friend? Yeah. If you could leave this life behind and live one of your wildest dreams, never to return to your current time, will you do it? No. Nope, I would not. Do you have a specific goal in life that you are determined to achieve? Yes. Yes. I do. Will you say you sometimes lack motivation? Yes. If someone attacked you, will you attack them back? Depending on the situation. If there's weapons involved, no. But I mean, if it's a fist fight and stuff, I would get them to be where they're knocked down and then run. I would attack them enough to get away. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this fucking shit. I hate this. I think this is one thing that scared me the most, is it not being real. That is what scared me the most. Because my friend used to do this to me all the fucking time. And this is what scares me the most. Is having your life not being real instead of being a figment of your imagination or some crazy in-depth dream. I'm sure that this is real. Yes, I'm sure that this is real. If you woke up now and realized that everything you knew that life was a dream and you actually were someone entirely, will you be disappointed with that outcome? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I would be, oh god. I would be utterly disappointed, distraught, angry. Because you built up this life and you worked so hard at it to have it not be real. And it's like, what the fuck was it all for? And then you have to go in and remember what you were doing in your real life if you could even recall that. Ooh, that would make for an interesting story. Yes, I would be disappointed with the outcome. If you could win the lottery but only have 7 years to live, would you take the money? No. No, thank you. Now for the final, most important question. Okay? Hit me. I want you to really think about this one. Answer honestly. Okay? Take your time. Don't have to too quickly. Really think about it. Okay? Are you happy? A very simple, sweet question. But one with the deepest of meanings. Analyzing my life as it is right now. Yes, I can truly say that I am happy. I have a book. I have finally released a book that I am very, very proud of. I completed a series on my channel that I didn't expect to finish, and it's done. It's complete. The story is done. I have game to play. I have cats. I have a girlfriend. And I have new story coming up, and I have a song being produced. So yeah, I am very happy. I was gonna say, where did the question go? Yes, I am happy. I'm no longer content. Because I remember when I did the test questions, I think it was 4 years ago. I was content. I wasn't happy. I was content. I have moved from content to happy, and I think that's the most important. That's a growth that I'm happy with. This is all very interesting. I'm going to turn your results into the fear machine and let you decide whether or not it wants to reveal your potential fate. Oh yeah, we're doing horoscope. That's right. I will take my leave, but it's been nice to get to know you intimately. See you soon. Hopefully not too soon. I think we have enough information about you, whether you skip questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took a lot of time to respond or answer them quickly without reading or understanding properly. I have been able to tell. Calculating your results, analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you based on what you told me, and let me tell you what I see. I see a darkness swirling within your soul, a deep level of anger. There's something inside you that nobody knows about. Perhaps not even you, but you can feel it. I see blood, lots of blood, blood on the walls, blood on the ceiling, blood on the floor, blood as far as the eye can see. You awaken, sitting on the floor against the wall, slumped over, confused, shaken. You look down at your clothes and you're covered in blood. From the soaked cloth tied your body, you panic, you worry, you check yourself. It's not your blood. You wonder what happened. You can't remember anything. It's a massacre around you. Body littered on the floor at your feet. Some faces you recognize, some you don't. No matter how hard you try, you can't piece your memory back together. You stand up and just as you do, a sudden realization comes over you. Did you survive a bloodthirsty killer massacre? Or did nobody survive yours? Siren light voices shouting in the distance. You're no longer alone. Steel cuffs envelop your wrist. You're dragged away, still wondering what happened. It all can change before it's too late. You don't have to go down this path. The choice is yours. No matter how scared inside you might feel sometimes, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's still sand in the hourglass, but it does fall fast. You'll take word of bloodthirsty. Oh boy! Remember this word, it can come in handy. Well, that's interesting. Secret will be assigned. Don't be afraid, it's an opportunity to be part of history. If you change, you have a chance to be something greater. Yeah. Working on that one. Huh! Bloodthirsty, huh? So fun. Start with Horoscope. So there's another one, and it's called Horoscope, The Awakening. I'll put that one sometime soon. It's the same thing. And then I think we can go on to reality check. I I think the last one before reality check. So I'll look and make sure. But I think that's it. We have this, and then we have Horoscope: The Awakening. God, that was interesting. Okay, so that's really cool. I like that outcome. Dangerous, intriguing, but I like that outcome. Definitely one. And that name, that secret word, bloodlust. All right, very nice. But yeah, those are always fun because I don't know, they bring out a lot of things, so they're so fun to play. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, as interesting as it could have been. The outcome was definitely something that I looked forward to. So the bloodlust, that's fun. All right. But yeah, that can be it for me for today. I may be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I will see you when I see you. Thank you guys, and